We back. Sorry.
Ethan, are you all right?
I couldn't do it. I was supposed to kill him to save Sean. And I couldn't do it.
You're not the origami killer, Ethan. You're not responsible for those murders. I can prove it.
That changes nothing. Saving Sean is all that matters now.
Oh no. Kiss. Kiss. Aw, man. It's the kiss time. Oh, slow and steady. Oh. Make the kiss happen. Oh, again, make the kiss happen. Oh, kiss. You're a bad kisser, Ethan. Oh, better now. R1. L1. I don't know, Frostclaw. I got held up and I had to go back to work, so Ethan, your bad moves. So we'll see. It was going to be for sure. You got burns on you, man. This is the neck kisses. Make the neck kisses happen. Make the forehead kisses happen. This is the finale, Frostclaw. This is it. He just like took it off like it was plastic. Yeah. Yeah. We're gonna stream for about an hour, so we'll see what we can get through in about an hour. And if we get done, great. If we don't, then we have to finish it up next week. But I started at like, I don't know, 40 minutes ago, and then I had to go. I got called back into some work stuff, so. Had I been able to start right when I wanted to, we would have finished today, I'm sure. But now it's kind of up in the air. Oh no, it's the avert your eyes part. The chat was for that. Time to get up. uh, Back to your origami case, Ethan. Oh wait, what is this? Oh yeah, no, that was before. Ooh, the mouse. I think the mouse is it. This is the final one. Turn on the faucet. Wash those kisses off your face. Yeah, that was prior. Look at your face. Put your coat on. No, it's raining out. You need your coat. Oh no, she was the spy the whole time. She's the origami killer. And you gave yourself to her. Dumb Ethan.
I should have guessed. All this time and I had no idea.
I had no idea.
Ethan, what's the matter?
I thought I meant something to you.
Listen,
You're the
for a fucking journalist!
Ethan, I wanted to tell you, but...
What kind of article were you gonna write? My life with a serial killer? No. How I caught the origami killer. Maybe you'll get a book deal. I hope it was fucking worth it!
Ugh. Give me a moment, guys. All right, sorry guys. Work is gonna kill me today.
Ethan, it's not what you think.
Underwears.
You lied to me, Madison! All this time you fucking lied to me! I thought you wanted to help me, but you're only thinking of writing a fucking book!
Madison.
It's true. I'm a journalist. And I knew that you were the father of the boy who had disappeared, and I wanted to cover the story. But then I saw what you were going through to save your son. And I understood how much you love him. I wanted to tell you the truth, but I couldn't. I was afraid that you may not believe me. I was afraid that you'd ask me to go. All I want is for you to find your son alive. And when it's all over, I want to be with you.
Oh no, what do we do? Forgive. Forgiveness.
I'm
Ethan
sorry,
needs a
Ethan.
win.
I'm so sorry.
He's gonna get backstabbed.
You're leaving, aren't you?
It's the last origami figure. The last letters, then I'll know where Sean
The
is.
last one.
Take care, Ethan.
It all comes down to this.
Now.
Put your pants on. Go into the heavy rain.
I'm gonna go find something to eat. Wait for me. I'll be back in 10 minutes.
No way. I got to go. Whoa. That was weird. What does she want? Help.
We'll find his son and prove he's innocent. I'll be able to help him now that he knows who I am.
Where are you going? Regret.
I was so afraid he wouldn't believe me. Wrong move, idiot. I should have admitted everything earlier.
In love.
I think I'm starting to fall in love.
You don't even know him. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Now we gotta find his son. And I think I know where to start looking. Cops. They're looking for Ethan. It looks like a raid.
You better call him.
What's going on?
Isn't
You
it
better
great?
hurry.
Like being in a TV show. Who'd have thought it? The origami killer renting a room here. He
Get to
registered
the
under a
phone.
false name, but I recognized his face.
Come on, what was the damn number?
Oh my god, are you kidding me? 209. 207.
Crap, that's not it. Come on, come on. Pick up the phone.
Hello?
The cops. They're in the motel. You've got to get out of here.
They're right outside your door, Ethan. You better go, Ethan.
He's still on the move! Get him!
Oh, this is hard.
He's making a run for it! He's on the balcony! Whoa!
Those jerking at the controller ones are the hardest. Go! Nope. Get on the roof.
Don't move!
Get going, quick feet. Nimble feet, Ethan. Ethan.
It's over. On your knees, hands behind your head. Easy, pal. Nowhere to go. You're surrounded.
Jump. You got to save your...
Fuck!
You lost a finger, you got this. You didn't lose a finger for nothing. These police are something else. Kabow! Now Grand Theft Auto. Now you definitely have some charges against you. Where'd the helicopter go? We made it though. We did it. Lover boy.
Lauren?
I'm sorry, Scott.
You should have listened to me, Mr. Shelby. I told you to drop the investigation.
Your son is a serial killer. How many people does he have to kill before you turn him in?
Gordy has his faults, but he's still my son. You have no children, Mr. Shelby. You can't possibly understand. You leave me no choice. Your investigation is over. For good.
Oh no.
Lauren! Shit!
You need to look, Lauren.
Lauren! Lauren, wake up! Lauren!
There's nothing. Oh, you gotta keep going? Oh my God.
Goddamn fool. Nothing's gonna work if I don't switch on that ignition.
better start cutting. This is freaking intense. We free. Oh my God. She's not even awake yet. Oh my God, I left Lauren. I should have woken her up. I left Lauren.
Bastard. I'm gonna kill you.
Oh my God. I really messed that up. My one true word. Now everybody's gonna die. Dang! I need to pay attention. Can't believe I just let Lauren die. Hell yeah, man.
Stay back! Don't come near me, or I'll shoot!
Fucking asshole.
Please, don't hurt. Oh!
Bastard! Lauren is dead! You fucking killed her!
Stop! Stop! I beg you!
Choke him out.
Your idiot son killed all those kids, didn't he? He's the origami killer.
No! No! He's innocent! He's not a killer! Not a killer!
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
You're a fucking liar. Now tell me the truth.
No! No, please! Don't hurt me!
Last chance.
I don't know! I swear! I don't know anything!
Yeah.
Oh! Stop! Stop! I beg you. I'll tell you. I'll tell you everything.
Gordy always wanted his fun, you know. He wanted to be like the origami killer. He kidnapped that kid and he held him under the water for a little too long. It was an accident. An unfortunate accident. He just wanted to play He told me everything. He was crying. He was so sorry for what had happened. Whatever he did, Gordy is my son.
Gordy's got to go.
No one will miss him.
What?
That boy, Gordy killed. No one will miss him. Just street trash, like so many others.
Oh, you disgusting pile of shit. And what about John Shepard? Why did you put flowers on his grave?
I own the construction site where he died. I never forgot. I've been putting flowers on his grave for 30 years.
John had a twin brother. What happened to him?
I don't know. He was adopted, I think. His mother should know. Her name is Anne. Anne Shepard. That girl, Lauren, she was just a whore. You'll forget her in no time. Come and work for me, Shelby. I'll pay you well. You'll be able to have all the girls you want.
Never say her name again. You hear me? Never.
Kill him.
My heart! My heart!
I don't have to save you.
I need my pills. In that drawer, there.
See ya. Leave.
Shelby! Come back! I fucking order you! Come back!
Just being awful.
Hello, I'm looking for Anne Shepard's room.
Please sign the visitor's book.
I can't believe we just let Lauren die.
Are you a member of the family?
Yeah, you could say that.
Oh, she'll be pleased to have a visitor. No one ever comes to see her. With the Alzheimer's, she has trouble remembering things, but it'll still please her, you know. It's room 19 at the end of the corridor.
Thank you.
I thought I was doing pretty good too until that. Take the flowers. Oh, just look at them. What did she say? 19? What the heck? $18? Oh, 19.
Hello, Mrs. Shepard.
Is it time for my pills already?
No, Mrs. Shepard,
They're never on time with my pills. I don't know what they do here. In the other hospital, they were always on time. But here...
My name is Madison Page. I'm a journalist. I'd like to ask you some questions about your son.
I don't like this hospital. The food isn't very good, you know.
It's true.
Do you remember John?
My Johnny. He is a good little boy, you know.
You had a son named John, and John had a twin brother.
Do you have my pills? It's time for my pills.
Try to remember, Mrs. Shepherd. John's twin brother was placed with a foster family after the accident. What was the name of the foster family?
I asked them for a television, you know. They said I didn't have enough money. It's a pity. I'm
I don't
fond
have
of
your
television.
pills. Son
I think
guilty.
your son is in trouble, Mrs. Shepherd. He's done some terrible things. I need to find him. Do you understand?
Terrible things you're telling me. He never came to see me. Can you believe it? In 10 years,
Let him go.
Never. No one forgets their mother, do they?
Mrs. Shepherd, your son may be linked to a series of murders. Perhaps you have some information that could help the investigation.
Are you a new nurse? Where are my pills?
We're getting nowhere. We better reminisce
I know
about
what
Carnaby
happened
Square.
at Carnaby Square. Do you remember?
Carnaby Square. I think I used to live there a long time ago.
Yeah, talk about the
We
past.
didn't have much money at the time, you know. We had to make do with very little.
Your other son, Mrs. Shepherd, John's twin brother. What was his name?
What other son? I have no other son. I never had any children.
What? Origami. Oh, we better do some origami. Oh, fingered workouts. Shoot! Okay. Oh my god, this is so hard. We did it.
I love origami, but that's not my favorite one.
Shoot. No, find the right one. The crane, that ain't it. The hummingbird, let's try it. I wonder if there's a way we could figure out which one's her favorite one. Oh my god. But that's not my favorite one either.
I love origami, but that's not my favorite one.
All right. Do we need to look around her room to see which one's her favorite one? Wait a minute, what do we got here?
Did you make these origami figures?
My little paper animals. They played with them for hours. I showed my boys how to make them, you know.
Yes, your boys, Mrs. Shepherd. John and... what was your other son's name again?
My other son? I only had one son, my little Johnny.
Okay, we don't want to sit, so it looks like the... Oh, wrong way. The dog isn't her favorite one. The frog isn't her favorite one. Oh, maybe it's the... Maybe it is the dog. Let's try it. One dog coming right up. Triangle. Down. L1. Oh my God. This is frustrating. Okay. Don't let go of L1. Don't let go of left. Don't let go of square. R1. Okay.
Oh, you know how to do these little dogs, too. My children loved origami. I taught them how to do it.
Heck yeah.
John loved the little dogs. He always wanted to call them Max. Max, Max, Max? All dogs with the same name. I was wasting my time telling him they couldn't all have the same name. But he always wanted his paper dogs Max. It's funny, isn't it?
Well, now what? I don't want to sit in the chair. Max, Max, Max. All right, what's in the bathroom? Don't look at yourself right now. Nothing. I can't figure out.
Are these your children, Mrs. Shepherd? John and his brother? Is that them?
They're good little boys. Their father never looked after them. Always drinking. They didn't have an easy life, you know.
All right, you know what we need? You know what we need? We need to brighten up this place. And I know just how to do it. You won't need these.
Does Mrs. Shepherd ever talk about her past?
It's not all very clear to her now. Sometimes she'll remember the oddest things, though. I suppose if she sees something that reminds her of her past.
How about an orchid?
I'm looking for her other son. He was adopted. I mean, he's probably changed his name. Is there any official documentation on Mrs. Shepherd?
No, there's nothing really. Nothing about her family. I guess if her son was adopted, then she's the only one who could tell you about that.
Just go give her the orchid.
Does she get many visitors?
She's been here for 10 years and you're the first.
That's the saddest thing.
Sometimes, if you show her things, it seems to trigger a memory
I'm gonna show her this orchid, okay?
You might get it to remember.
Thanks for the advice.
What a lovely orchid. My sons loved orchids. We used to grow them in the back. When John died, I laid orchids on his grave. I cried when they told me. I'd already lost one of my children, and now they were taking away another one, you understand.
The foster family, Mrs. Shepherd. What was the name of the foster family that adopted John's brother?
They were really very nice people. I met them, you know. In the beginning, I used to go and see my little boy. And then I got sick and I couldn't go any longer. Perhaps he thought I'd forgotten him. He must have thought I didn't love him anymore.
His name, Mrs. Shepherd. What was his name?
But I loved him. If you only knew how much I missed him.
Please, Anne. His name. What was his name?
Come closer.
Give me a kiss. Oh no. Can't believe we just let Lauren die.
The last trial. The last question. Are you prepared to give your life to save your sons? There is a deadly poison in this file. It will kill you in exactly 60 minutes. If you drink it, you will get the last letters of the address. You will have enough time to save your son and say goodbye to him, but then you will die. You can drink the file or decide to leave. The choice is yours.
But what do we do?
Save Sean and die. Christ. He loses his father, but at least he's alive. Maybe it's the right thing to do. The cameras. He must be watching me.
Down it goes. Give me them letters. I wouldn't get the letters if I didn't. Now I'm looking to see how much longer I have left in this thing.
The last letters have been sent to your phone.
trying to decide on whether or not I want to finish it up or push through or call it next week. But I don't know how much longer. I can't get a gauge of how much is longer.
I did what I had to, Sean. Your dad's coming to save you.
Maybe I have to find out next week. I can do about 20 more minutes.
I'm nowhere and I'm out of time. Damn fucking shitty letters from this fucking address. Come on! There's gotta be a way to do this. Several different addresses fit these letters. God, they're scattered all over the city. I don't have time to check them all.
What are you waiting? What are you looking for? Let me see. God, this is... What am I supposed to be looking for? I don't even think I know. Are you just supposed to take a... All right, I am gonna look this up. Because what am I supposed to look? What is he doing here? This is what I'm wondering. What am I listening for? It says here, listen for... What am I listening for? Oh, can I look in the... Oh my God. I don't even know. I don't know what I'm listening for. What I must have done something wrong. Whatever. That's where we're going.
I may only have time for one address. If Sean's not there, I'm done. It's a crapshoot.
Let's roll! It's now or never. All right, I should be close to finished. Sacrifice. I didn't like that. Like there was, I don't. Unless there was, there must have been something I.
There has to be a goddamn clue somewhere. It's probably staring me in the face. This kid's gonna die, and I'm going around in circles.
all packed up and ready to go?
What are you talking about?
The investigation's over. We know who did it. We no longer need your services anymore, Norman. So you can ride your files all the way back to Washington. I'd be lying if I said I was gonna miss you.
The investigation isn't over. You have absolutely nothing on Mars.
Mars is guilty. Case closed. Anyway, it's no concern of yours now. You're off the case. So pack up and fuck off.
Blake, you are an unbalanced, psychopathic asshole.
I'll take that as a compliment. Honestly, I don't give a shit what you think. I found the origami killer. Everyone's happy. End of story. Have a nice trip back, Norman. Bah.
That's it, one too many times.
The killer's name is here. Somewhere in this data. I just have to find it. Find it before it's too late.
Oh, one last thing, sir. You should be careful not to overindulge in you-know-what. It can be dangerous. Very dangerous. It'll end up killing you if you're not careful. That would be most unfortunate, sir.
All right, clues. I don't like this part.
Ari was in record mode when I was fighting with the killer. Perhaps there's something on it.
Analyze. Blue Lagoon video. What did I just do? Well, shoot. What am I looking for? A watch.
The sword was already in Paco's office. It's got nothing to do with the killer. The gun the killer left at the Blue Lagoon. Perhaps there's some way of tracing its history.
Well, we found a watch.
Impounded in a police case 5 years ago. The gun is still supposed to be in police custody. Who checked it out? If not a cop. 2 receipts from the same gas station. Might be near the killer's home. Ugh, that doesn't get us anywhere. The killer lives in this zone. 342 people live around there. Not good enough. Gotta find a means of identifying the killer more precisely.
The dog. Wait. Hold on.
Looks like the killer is a cop. Carter Blake! That would explain the dead-end investigation and his desire to frame Ethan Mars.
Okay, hold on. Who's Carter Blake? The other guy?
Gold watch. I'm sure I've seen this before somewhere. The watch they give for promotions to lieutenant. The killer is a cop.
We already knew that. Alright, so let's check some files. Am I bleeding out of my eye? really gotta figure out what's going on so I can go to freaking... If we're gonna finish this up today, I gotta finish this segment right now.
The killer is white, age between 30 and 45. He is intelligent, calm, and determined. An organized type. He has a car. He's probably employed, but his work allows him free time.
That's not what I meant to do.
The killer is white, age between 30 and 45.
I'm bleeding more and more.
He is intelligent, calm, and determined. An organized type. He has a car. He's probably employed, but his work allows him free time.
It can't be as easy as Carter Blake, right? Oh. That's kind of, that's why I don't like it. It's not... Oh my God. This kind of sucks. Like, this is falling apart all at the end because, like, I'm in a rush.
We've only got a few more hours left to save Sean Mars. There has to be a goddamn clue somewhere. It's probably staring me in the face. This kid's gonna die, and I'm going around in circles!
I'm lucky that I got to be able to go back and do this.
All packed up and ready to go?
What are you talking about?
The investigation's over. We know who did it. We no longer need your services anymore, Norman. So you can ride your files all the way back to Washington. I'd be lying if I said I was gonna miss you.
The investigation isn't over. You have absolutely nothing on Mars.
Mars is guilty. Case closed. Anyway, it's no concern of yours now. You're off the case. So pack up and fuck off.
Blake, you are an unbalanced, psychopathic asshole.
Okay, so that is Blake.
I'll take that as a compliment.
It can't be Blake.
Honestly, I don't give a shit what you think. I found the origami killer. Everyone's happy. End of story. Have a nice trip back, Norman.
Bah. Oh, I love it. I've played this before. I played it way back when it first came out.
The killer's
I love
name is
Quantic
here.
Dream games.
Somewhere in
I
this
like
data. I
Detroit
just have
more.
to find it.
We're gonna
find it before it's too late.
We're gonna play Detroit after this, and I like Detroit more. This is great though because this was. It's aged a little bit.
You should be careful not to overindulge in you know what. It can be dangerous.
He takes
Very
drugs.
dangerous.
He's a
He'll
druggie.
end up killing you if you're not careful. That would be most unfortunate, sir.
All right, let's look at our watch.
Ari was in record mode when I was fighting with the killer. Perhaps there's something on it.
No.
The gun the killer left at the Blue Lagoon. Perhaps there's some way of tracing its history. Impounded in a police case 5 years ago, the gun is still supposed to be in police custody. Who checked it out? If not a cop. 2 receipts from the same gas station. Might be near the killer's home. Ugh, that doesn't get us anywhere. The killer lives in this zone. 342 people live around there. Not good enough. Gotta find a means of identifying the killer more precisely. Gold watch. I'm sure I've seen this before somewhere. The watch they give for promotions to lieutenant. The killer is a cop. Looks like the killer is a cop. Carter Blake! That would explain the dead-end investigation and his desire to frame Ethan Mars.
Investigate further. Analysis. Geoanalysis.
Cop. There's only one cop in that geoprofiling zone. Gotcha.
That is...
He owns a warehouse on the docks. If I'm wrong, Sean Mars is dead.
Are you sure it's the right car? At the docks. Call in the SWAT team. Oh, and I'll need a chopper. Today? Of course I'll need it today, you fucking imbecile.
Sean?
Hang on, John. I'll get help. Just hang on. Go on, hurry. I think the water's rising. I'll hurry you. I'll be right back.
Where are we going?
Gotta find someone. The water's still rising. John won't be able to hang on for long. Mom's work is too far away. I'd never make it in time. Hold on, bro. I'll find someone. Then we'll come back and save you. Need to get help fast. John's gonna drown. John's gonna drown. This place is completely deserted. There's no one around to help. Dad, I've gotta get Dad. He's the only one who can save John. Gotta move. Dad, it's John. He fell
He's stuck in there.
Get out of here, you little pet. Leave me
caught on something down there.
Well, that'll be one less greedy mouth to feed, won't it? Go away.
Please, Dad, I'm begging you. John's gonna die. John's gonna die,
What did I tell
Dad.
ya? Scram!
Please, please, Dad. You've got to save John. I tried, John. I really tried. But he wouldn't come. Please don't die, John. Please. Don't forget about me, Scotty.
Scotty. Scott. It all makes sense now. I gotta give my dog the rest of her food. I'll be right back. Layla. Come look. Yeah, you're still hungry. Oh, you'll see in a moment. Layla, hey, go lay down. There you go. He lost Lauren, now he lost John, now he lost Lauren. I saw episode 3, yes. I love the series, man. I love it. What the hell is my dog doing? Well, go do your thing. Go on. Madeline Pryor's always been super cool. Have you seen her old, like her original suit that they used to draw her? The show tamed down her costume very much. You should look up her costume, her comic book costume. Kabowski. Yep. That's what I'm talking about. Ah. I don't understand. This is a new one. This is a new mechanic that they've never introduced.
Yeah, lost your touch, girl.
I don't know about that.
Origami killer's
She's a clone. She was cloned by
There must be
Sinister
something
Six.
that'll
or
tell me
by
where
Mr.
Sean Mars
Sinister.
is.
Oh. Yeah, she's a clone. And that's kind of up for your interpretation. Onto who is who. Also, careful of spoilers. I don't know who may be watching. I don't think there's anybody in here. But...
He used to be a cop.
I
Probably knew
just gave
exactly
away
how
more
an
than
investigation would be carried out.
you did. So I'll probably leave it at that. Until at least the series is done. What I did hear, what I will say... 'cause I was just saying that because I know Adam hasn't watched the series yet. And I don't think Adam's in here, but... what I did hear yesterday... was that we are not prepared for where it's gonna go. So there's surprises in store. Apparently we ain't seen nothing yet there, Frost. What am I looking for?
Cop's uniform. Always trust a cop. That's why children went with him. He was dressed as a cop.
Oh, this is much better than the old show. The old show doesn't actually hold up that great at all. There is the first season, part of the second season is okay, but it falls off pretty quick. This is much better than the...
This is where he cultivated the orchids that he left on the chest of his victims.
So far, 3, it's still a little early to tell,
Sean
but...
Mars. Oh, the lunatic's been watching him drown. But it's some kind of a well filling up with rain, slowly drowning him. Oh, there's not much time left. There must be something here. Shit, it needs a password.
Are they just gonna let me... Max, his dog.
Got it.
Aha!
Max. The name John gave to his paper dogs when he was a child. What the hell is that? An address. It's gotta be where Sean Mars is.
Roosevelt
Hurry.
Road? I
There's
don't
no
think I
time
went to
to
the right
lose.
place. There's a couple of things that are just like completely up in the air.
So you found my little secret?
It's over, Scott. All those children killed just to find a father capable of saving his son?
Shut up! You don't understand.
There's one child left. There might still be time to save him. Let him go. Do what your father couldn't do.
Get in there.
We're not getting out that way. What? No, no, no. Take it over here. Yeah, they did. There's not much known about all of that. It's really weird because he deleted all of his social media. Right after. So there's more to that story that we don't know. Okay. I don't understand. God dang it.
It's way too high. I'll kill myself if I jump. Gotta find something else.
I hate this so much. I don't even know. I don't even know. We're just gonna go for it. We're just gonna go for it. We already know the thing is too high. God dang it. Get up, get up, get up. Oh my God. It was freaking... What's up, kiddo? This is intense. Fridge. Look, that fridge looks pretty... Get it all out of there. I guess we're going in. How'd you do it? How'd you get out?
I know where Sean is. I've got to tell Ethan.
Who's Jaden? Who is Jaden? I don't understand. You gotta... I don't even know who Jaden is. Change mind. Alone.
I know where Sean Mars is. No time to call anyone. I'm on my own.
I think he went to the wrong place.
I just can't wait here while the boy might be dying.
That's, I guess, the best thing. I don't even know who Jaden is the cop. He already knows. He's already on the way, isn't he? This is too much. This is too much. Cold as ice. Clever dad. Alright, this is definitely the end. I don't know if what I chose was the right thing, but like... you missed it. We killed Joanna. Oh wait, did I send him to the right spot? I don't think I did. Is this the dock? This is not the right place.
Sean! 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 Sean!
I've been looking for a
All right.
long time, Nathan. Looking for a father that would be able to do what mine could not do. sacrifice himself in order to save his son. Oh, I searched. And then I remembered you.
All those murders, just to find a father capable of saving his son.
Just to find a father? Do you have any idea how it feels to be a worthless nothing in your father's eyes? Believe me, I've suffered just as much as my victims.
I finished your damn trials. Now give me back my son!
He's there. All you have to do is open that grate.
There he is!
I'll get you out of there, Sean.
Where do I look? Where do I look? Victims. There we go. This is too intense. Can't believe we killed Lauren. I don't even know if we know if the kid knew how to swim. He might have been just holding on the whole time. Oh shoot, here we go. Here we go. God, those freaking moving the ones. I got lots of them on this one too. These things are freaking tough.
Take your positions. Suspect is likely to be armed and dangerous. All personnel are ordered
There
to
she
shoot
is.
to kill. I repeat, shoot to kill. Ash, are the snipers in position?
Yes, Lieutenant. They're ready on your command.
Perfect. He won't get away this time. We'll gun him down as soon as he shows his face.
I did not see the new Godzilla movie, but it should come
Hey,
as no surprise
you
to hear
there!
that I heard it was not
What are you
good.
doing?
Lieutenant, my name is Madison Page. I'm a journalist. I have proof that Ethan Mars is
I'm going to
innocent.
see
He's
Monkey
not the
Man
origami
tomorrow,
killer.
What is a journalist doing here? I thought I told everybody to keep their mouths shut. Now get her out of here. I don't want her getting in the way.
Okay, Lieutenant. All right, come on.
You're about to make a terrible mistake, Lieutenant. Ethan Mars is innocent. I can prove it.
Gotta pay attention. hate those ones.
Don't have me, son, please. Breathe. Gotta breathe. Don't leave me. Please. Sean, don't leave me.
Damn! Did I just lose him? Did I do it wrong? That's messed up. That's messed up. Oh, jeez. I was about to say, I did what they told me.
Oh, Sean. Oh.
Well, Ethan, you're gonna die it regardless, dude.
I thought you were gone.
You're gone, Ethan.
Dad, I knew you'd come and save me.
Sean, listen. You are the best thing that's ever happened to me in my life. I want you to know that whatever happens, I love you more than anything in the world. I'm not dead. I took the poison an hour ago, and I'm not dead.
Ash, get her out of my face.
Mars didn't do it, for Christ's sakes. He's innocent.
Yeah! Hey, what are you doing?
God, I hate the swervy ones, man. The controller ones.
Oh, crap. What do we do, Lieutenant? Attention all personnel, hold your fire. I repeat, hold your fire.
Madison? What's going on?
The cops. They're out there. They have the building surrounded. They'll shoot you if you go outside.
I'll go out alone. I'll talk to them. I'll explain.
You'll be dead before you can open your mouth. Look, we'll all go out together, with our hands in the air, and they can't possibly shoot us. I have the evidence that proves your innocence, Ethan.
Listen, I'm sorry I didn't trust you. I was only thinking about Sean, and I thought...
That's okay. The only thing that matters is that you saved your son.
Save me. Please, save me.
We gotta help him. should have let him die. Ah! But then they don't know who the origami killer is. Oh, well, he's done. Ever since the second son went missing, he's been down there. Which is a good ways into the game, but for a good long period of the game as well. Oh, Frost got jokes. Did we... I can't believe we killed Joanna, though. We straight up murdered Joanna. We straight up murdered
There was
Joanna.
general relief this morning when the police announced that they had found Sean Mars alive more than 4 days after his disappearance. Mars had been imprisoned in a well by the man known as the Origami Killer. The successful resolution of this case was made possible only by the bravery of Ethan Mars, who the police believed at one point to be the killer. It is no doubt due to his great courage and tenacity that he succeeded in foiling the plans of the Origami Killer.
She was the one in the car that we let drown.
An official apology today. Our main headline today. It is reported that the police have identified the man thought to be the Origami Killer. Scott Shelby, 48, is a former police lieutenant who claimed to be a private eye hired by the families of the killer's victims. Shelby was killed during a massive police operation, but further details have not yet been released to the public.
Let's just say a friend of a friend let me jump in line. If we like it, it's ours.
I still think I got a pretty good ending, though. There's some pretty terrible endings. Like, a lot of bad endings. I remember my sister played this. Her and my brother-in-law, they got a pretty bad ending. Like, everybody died.
Well, what do you think?
It's perfect, Ethan. We'll be able to forget what happened. We'll lead a normal life. And one day, it'll all just
Oh,
seem like
Lauren,
a
you're right.
bad
Yeah.
dream.
Yeah.
We've earned the right to be happy now, Ethan.
Sorry, yeah, Lauren.
All three of us.
I want Lauren to be alive. She didn't deserve to die.
Our guest today is on the cover of Today's World magazine this week and has been hailed by the whole nation as a new hero for our times. Astonishingly, he almost single-handedly ended the sinister series of killings by the man known as the Origami Killer and saved the life of young Sean Mars. His determination, courage, and intelligence have won our admiration. Norman
He really
Jayden-
turned it all around, didn't he, guys? This story is just letting you know that you can turn it all around. But you can't save, unless you save Lauren, then you didn't turn it all around. Oh, he's still going at it, though. Jayden did not turn it all around. Oh, is he gonna get rid of it? Hey, he's getting rid of it. Jaden turned it all around. Better let it. He didn't turn it all around. He's still getting off. Oh, he didn't turn it all around. Oh, he didn't turn it all around. He'd go crazy. John died. There has to be, right? With Lauren? There's Scott Shelby. He plays without, he doesn't even need the glasses. I have to think there is a better ending because I don't believe Lauren is supposed to, you don't want Lauren to die. Lauren can be saved. There was an option in there that was, I have to assume, to wake her up. It was one of the shakes that I just buy. I didn't do it.
I want to see them again. I'm a father too.
Oh, these are full of, these are decisions that I didn't make. I was like, I didn't shoot that guy. Yeah, I didn't do that either. Thank you, Frostclaw. I'm gonna let this go. I'm gonna use the restroom. I'm gonna come back. If it's still going, then I may. Oh, let's try to be quick. Give himself up. Thank you, get ulting. No, that's what we did though. We did that part. I guess it's just a vignette of some things. Maybe those are decisions I should have taken.
Stay back! Don't come near me, or I'll shoot!
Oh yeah, dude, we let that dude die too. Remember, Frostclaw? We could have given him his inhaler. So that probably would have done something as well. There it is. Next week we start Detroit Beyond Human, which I think is their opus. That game is incredible. But I gotta get going to board game night. I'm already so late. So, with that being said, I am going, well, let me just, can I skip? You can't even skip the, I'm gonna let this play for a moment. You can't even speed them up. You can't skip them or speed it up. I'm gonna let them play while I kind of get ready. If they're going, just to see if they're still going when I'm ready to go, and I may just have to end them. So I'll be back. I'm gonna let them play like I normally do. See you in a bit. That was literally perfect timing, and there's no ending ending credit scene, huh? I literally just sat down as that was getting ready to go. All right, guys, thank you for tuning in. Kid Ulting Frostclaw, thank you for coming and saying hey. I'm headed out to board game night. You guys be good. See ya. Let's see, tomorrow I'm going to the movie. Friday, I believe I have plans, so maybe Saturday night. I either have plans Friday night or Saturday night. And depending on which one I don't, will be the day that I stream. So see you soon, either Friday or Saturday night. Take care. And if it's Saturday night, I'm gonna try to do a tabletop stream during the day. So I'll either see you Friday night and then tabletop stream on Saturday, or I'll either see you Saturday and very extended long stream on Saturday into Saturday night with Alien Isolation. One or the other. So I will see you soon. Take care. Bye-bye now.